and welcome to my continuation reviewing uh, Clint Eastwood movie that he directed and starring in the movie that he directed. Okay, leading up to Cry Macho. Okay, so today I want to review Pale Rider. So Pale Rider is directed by Clint Eastwood and also starring Clint Eastwood. Um, and it also starred John, the guy, the John villain from The Fire Who Loved Me, Christopher Penn, John Russell, um, Denny Penny, release date June 26, 1985, running time 115 minutes, budget 6.9 million, box office 41.4 million, and it rated R. Um, um, now, now, um, I do like the movie, Pale Rider. I'm a fan of Clint Eastwood movie. Um, the, to me, I grew up watching John Wayne movie. When I was a little kid, I was a big diehard John Wayne fan and also Clint Eastwood fan. Um, yeah, these are my some of my Clint Eastwood movie on VHS tape from my childhood. Um, now, I don't know. I don't say this is my favorite Clint Eastwood western. Um, when I think of Clint Eastwood or when I think of what is some of my favorite Clint Eastwood movies, I would look through like the Dirty Harry, okay, or Outlaw Jody Well. Um, there are some Clint Eastwood movies that I never seen before. There's some John Wayne movies I never seen before because they made a lot of good movies, a lot of movies. Yet I have never seen every single John Wayne movie and never seen all of John Wayne movie, never seen all of Clint Eastwood movie. But I think a lot of John Wayne movie, I think a lot of Clint Eastwood movie, and I have a lot of John Wayne movie and a lot of Clint Eastwood movie on DVD. Okay. Um, and there are some John Wayne movie and some Clint Eastwood movie that I grew up watching in my childhood, or I have on DVD that I haven't watched in a while, and when I go back and watch them, uh, it might be my first time, of my opinion of that movie, of that Clint Eastwood movie, or that John Wayne movie, in a long time. Okay. Um, okay. Um, now, um, um, now I like this movie. Um, now I read the other day where on the internet where John Wayne and Clint Eastwood could have one point in time made a movie together, but um, John Wayne um, John Wayne refused to work with Clint Eastwood or decline or whatever the reason is. because he said that he didn't like the way, basically, I'm paraphrasing because he didn't like the way Clint Eastwood made darker, his Western movie darker, violent, more violent. Um, um, would I would like to see Clint Eastwood and John Wayne in a movie together? You betcha. Um, I don't know if Clint Eastwood and John Wayne, if the article said, I didn't read the whole thing, if it said that, if it said anything about Clint Eastwood and John Wayne didn't like each other or they were mad, I would like if it was said anything about that. If they were mad, what they said about each other. Other than that, John Wayne didn't like Clint Eastwood or how he made, Western movie. How he didn't want to work with Clint Eastwood because he didn't like the way he made violent Western movies. Um, Pale Rider is a good Clint Eastwood movie. I do have some problems. There were one or two things that I think are corny. The part where he protects the guy at the guy in town, or what's his name, Hull, and the guy tried to beat him up, and then Clint Eastwood character come, and in the movie he played the preacher and beats him up with the wood or something, the stick or something, and hit him in the throat, and the way they do it, the one thing, and it's kind of like a sword fighting for like a second. It's kind of corny. Um, so I thought that was corny, but at the same time, although it was corny, it was violent. Um, and then um, Clint Eastwood character, preacher. Um, it says here. Um, the movie title is taken from the book of Revelation, chapter 10, verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and he named that sat on it with death, and hell followed with him. The reading of the biblical passage describes the character in neatly chronicle graphic to correspond with the sudden appearance of the preacher who arrived as a result of a prayer from Megan, which she quotes Psalm 23. Um, um, the movie good. Um, it's just that to me, kind of like I know they're gonna be a bad comparison, but I'm gonna do this. Uh, kind of like Will Ferrell. In a lot of his movies, he just play the same character over and over. One movie, he played a basketball character, or a new anchor, or a white car driver, or so on and so forth. They're like that. And just similar to Clint Eastwood. In Clint Eastwood, he plays a character that stumbled upon trouble in the town or something, and he had no name. Like, um, the man with no name trilogy. Fifth for a dollar, a few dollars more, and good, bad, and ugly. And the like High Plains Drifter. He had no name in that movie too. And um, Um, um,